Good morning, everyone. This is Manoj Kumar, Assistant Professor from Calcutta Institute of Technology. So, giving a lecture on Introduction to Machine Learning and its applications. So, actually, in the previous my YouTube lectures and all, we were gone with the Python concepts. So, I thought Python basics, including Python data structure like list, tuple. Next, we gone with this NumPy exercises and Panda exercises. So, each and everything. So, now you come for where this particular learned concepts will be applicable. So all the learned concepts of Python list, tuple, and dictionary, all this Panda series, everything will be applicable here. So it is one of the machine learning is one of the concept which will be working on by using a programming language called as Python. Okay, so introduction to machine learning and its applications. Okay, so now we shall see what is machine learning. Okay, so we are the humans. Okay, so we think what the computer should do. Okay, so the we think and we give the input and we will be getting the associated output for that. That means we are thinking each and everything in the terms of what a computer should think. Okay, so what the computer should give, if you're giving the input, it should give you a output, and that output should be known by you. Okay, so but who is thinking here? Computer or a human? So human is a user. Okay, human is thinking of each and everything and is executing in the form of the language. Okay, so now if you want the machine to think, understanding my concept, you have to make the machine to think and take the input and give the output. So in ours, that means you are making a machine to think like a human. So that we call it as a machine learning. Okay. So what is machine learning? So machine learning is nothing but we are making a machine to learn some of the concepts what we have learned. What we means user. Okay. So now you will understand the concepts later. So intercontents are artificial intelligence. So first we will go with the artificial intelligence. Next, machine learning. Under that definition, how machine learns and common machine learning algorithms. So very important concepts. So it is common machine learning algorithms. So KNN, base, decision tree, regression, neural, support vector machine. So after all this, now you go with evaluating the performance. So using all this, how this particular machine learning algorithms perform. Okay. Next, again, improving the performance. Next, in order to perform, in order to evaluate and improve, which are the tools used and applications. So these are the concepts you will be seeing. Understand? So come for the first concept. In today's class, we will be going with artificial machine learning up to here. Okay, so in tomorrow you will get into the each and every concept of machine learning algorithms. Okay, so come further. What is artificial intelligence? It's the ability of machine in conducting intelligent tasks. Okay, so it is the ability of a machine. So there is a best example is game. Okay, so what is the game? The game, or you can take it a robot also. So you have one with a robo and robo 2.0, right? So what is going to do? It's a machine. For that machine, we are making it to think. Okay, so you have gone through that robo movie and all. So in robo movie, there will be a gun will be shooting and car will be driving fast. So all this we are operating it, understanding, so that we are operating. So and that particular machine will work according to our thinking. The machine will work. So that way it's called as the ability of machine in conducting intelligent tasks. Example, here you see car race. So car will move according to our mindset. If the keypad is left, it will come left. If the keypad we press right, it will come right. So as we move, the movement of the car will be done. Okay, come for this one. So it is one of the picture collected from Super Mario. Okay, Super Mario. So where is the this is the Superman. So he is going to climb each. So who is going to make them climb? So it is we people who are going to make him climb. So that is called as he is a machine and he is going to learn according to us. Okay, so this is the another in place of car. This is the another car. So these are we are making them work. So that we call it as in artificial intelligence. Okay, so best artificial intelligence is continued. Example is this particular. So it is called as a Sophia. So it is a social humanoid robot and it is developed by Hanson Robotics. First public appearance in US, Texas. Okay, so what it will show, it is ability, it's able to display more than 50 facial expressions. So if you are in sad, so it will tell you you are sad. If you are in smiling mode, it will tell you are in enjoying mode. Okay. Participated in many high-profile interviews. First robot to receive citizenship of any country. Okay. So this is the robot, and its name is called as a Sophia. So these are so many facial expressions. If it smile, it will smile. If we laugh, it will laugh. That will be the concept. So artificial intelligence, where all we have gone with artificial intelligence, first one is robot, next smartphones, smart cars and drones. So you have come across this word drones in this COVID-19. So drone will be moving each and everywhere. Someone will be operating and it will move and it will capture if they are playing cricket, if they are sleeping, everything will be captured by drone. So it was one of the magic. It was a jokey thing done by the artificial intelligence to capture the persons who are doing some things. Okay, so next you come with the social media, next for music, video games, online ads, navigation and travel for Google Maps, banking for fraud detection, home services. These are the applications of where artificial intelligence is used. Now come for the artificial intelligence and see where it is. Okay, so artificial intelligence, what does it mean? Programs with ability to learn and reason like humans. Okay, so we are writing the programs, okay, and making the ability to behave like a human. So that is artificial intelligence. So okay, so now you come for the under that you are writing the programs and you are doing something. So you are writing the program means what? Giving set of instruction to perform a specified task. So for programs, you are writing, giving the input, and you are getting some output. So that output should match to the human thinking. So that we call it as a artificial intelligence. So if you want to make the human think like a human, so each and every program should consist of steps. Okay, should consist of steps. Following steps should be given starting from input to get the output. So that for that set of steps to perform the action, we call it as algorithm. So algorithm with ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. So keep in your mind, machine learning will not go for any programs. It will only give you some algorithms. Algorithm means step by step procedure to carry out a task. Okay, so for artificial intelligence or set of programs, machine learning or step-by-step procedure of algorithms. Okay, so now inside the machine learning we have deep learning. So what is this deep learning? It is a subset of machine learning in which artificial neural network adapt and learn from vast amount of data. This one is we will learn in the next coming part. So a subset of machine learning in which artificial neural network adapt and learn from vast amounts of data. Okay, so now you come for the next one. That is how the artificial intelligence. Now you come for the machine learning. So under machine learning, now you see, so it is a science of teaching machines how to learn by themselves. It is a science of teaching machines how to learn by themselves. So we are teaching the machines. So we are giving step-by-step procedure to learn themselves. So you have to do this one, you have to do this one, you have to do this one. First step, second step, third step. So let them do. So who is going to do? Machines are going to do. It is a science of teaching machines how to learn. Okay. So step by step procedure will form your what? Algorithm. So algorithm will come for development of computer programs that can change when exposed to new data. Okay, so development of computer programs that can change when exposed to new data. So machine learning is about predicting the future based on the past. So keep in your mind. So machine learning is about predicting the future based on the past. Okay. So if that robot is laughing, what can be that next thing? You make it crying. So depending on the past, you predict the future, what it should do. Okay. So next, algorithms are techniques that enable computer to learn from data. So it is a what machine learning is set of algorithms. It is a step by step procedure to perform a program. So it enables the machine to learn from data. As intelligence requires knowledge, it is necessary for computers to acquire knowledge. Okay, so related areas are data mining and statistics. Okay, so from the computer you learn something. So now you come for the machine learning and traditional. So now you see in traditional programming, first input should be given. Suppose you are writing the addition of two programs. Okay, so addition of two programs. So what should be there? You should have three variables A, B, C. Next, that is called as data. Input variables and output variables are data. Next, you write the program. Okay, and you give it to the computer. It will give you output. Okay, so now, but in machine learning, you see. So, but in machine learning, first you have the data, and for that data, what output you may get, what is the first you are going with the data and output. Okay, so that you can see a traditional programmer creates the program, one has to manually formulate or code rules. Okay, whereas in ML algorithm automatically formats the rules from the data. So given data and this should be the output, so write the program for that. Okay, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So it's very very important. So in our C programming or C++ whatever, so I'm telling you in Kannada itself, you listen. First the data is there. For that you write set of instructions to get one output. Okay. So that means take the example of addition. Data is 1 and 2. Write the program such that you get the output 3. So data and program are the inputs and output is the output you will be getting. But when you come for the machine learning, I will give you 1, 2. Output should be 3. So write the program. So I have given the data. Output also I am telling you output output should be 3. So what is the data? 1 and 2 are the data. What output you should get? You should get 3. So for that you write the program. Okay. So that will be the machine learning. Understood? So now how machine learns. So machine learning, one of the book written is Tom M. Mitchell. So it is he is the author of the machine learning of book. Okay. So for that, how the machine learns. A machine learns whenever it is ability to utilize an experience such that its performance improves on similar experiences in future. So how the machine will learn? It will learn on an experience. So that means you have to do some operation and that result of that operation will make you a machine has learned something. Okay. Performance improves on similar experiences. Okay. So how machine learns? Now according to the human, according to the machine. Come for the human. Human brains are naturally capable of learning from birth. So that means we can learn the things from birth. I can learn automatically from experiences. Okay. So if I keep standing, if I am a 1 year old. Okay. So I am 1 year old and I have started walking. Okay. Step by step. Okay. So what you can learn? Once you give one step, you will fall down. Once you move one step, you will fall down. So how you are learning? So you are learning to walk upon falling. Okay, okay, that is the human. Come for the machine part. Yes, I can also learn from the past data with the help of machine learning. So, what conditions necessary for computers to learn more must be explicit. So that means, so how the machine I can learn automatically from experience. So here, from experiences, ಬಿದ್ರೆ ಎದ್ದೋಳ್ತೀವಿ ವೇದ ನಡಿಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು experience will give you the human to learn. So how the machine will learn? Machine will learn from the past data with the help of machine learning. Past data ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ work ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So regardless of whether the learner is a human or machine, the basic learning process is similar. Okay, whether you are a human or a machine. So learning process, what is the learning process? So it is data storage, abstraction, generalization, and evaluation. So it is learner is a human or machine. Basic learning process is similar. It can be divided into four interrelated components: data storage, abstraction, generalization, and evaluation. So this is the concept. Okay. So what you are having, so now whether it is a learner is a human or machine, the basic learning process is similar. Learning process is similar. So what are the steps? Store, abstract, generalize, and evaluate. So come for storage. So data storage means utilizes observation, memory, and recall to provide a factual basis for reasoning. All learning must begin with data. So depending on the data only you will be learning. So human, where they learn, human will have all their data in brain. So computer uses hard disk drive, flash memory, random storage. Okay. So what are the data storage? So all the data storage will be done through the brain. Okay, how the computers uses hard disk drive, flash memory, random access memory in combination with CPU. So where the computer store, it's in hard disk, flash memory, and RAM. Where the human store in brain. So abstraction. Okay. So translation of stored data into representation and concepts. So I have stored everything. Okay. So I have stored the concepts. So how I have stored? So according to my manner, I am storing all the things. Okay. So how you are going to store? According to my understanding, I am storing everything. Okay. So how you people are going to store? So we are going to understand through the stored data. Okay, basics of knowledge representation. So how you do? So first thing is we are going to during the computer summarizes the stored raw data using a model. So how it is going to learn? So it is going to learn through mathematical equation, relational diagram, if-else rules, grouping of data known as clusters. So how we are going to abstract? So we are going to translate the stored data. I am storing, but okay, so what I can understand from that, so I can represent that in my own way, that is our representation. But when you come for the computer representation, it is going to create a model. So model which includes mathematical equation, logical effects, relational and grouping of data. So how you are going, now you come for the word training. Okay, so very, very important. So under abstraction only, training, model training. The process of fitting a model to the data set is called as a training. Fitting a model. Okay, so fitting the model to a data set is known as training. When a model has been trained, the data is transformed into abstract that summarizes the original information. Okay, so how you are, so process of fitting the model to the data set is known as training. Okay, so model training. So fitting the model to the data set. So that we call it as a training. When a model has been trained, data is transformed into abstract form that summarizes original information. So see here, so this is an apple. Okay, I'm making it down. So at for 1 second, it is going to how many? It is going to travel 4.9 meter. For 2 seconds, it will go at 19.6 meter. For 3 seconds, 44. For 4 seconds, 78. So that means the gravity is equal to 9.8 m per second square. So how they are going to drop? So now the computer will learn, train. How they are going to train? At 1 second, this much distance is traveled. At 2 seconds, this much distance is traveled. So that I will be telling that is called as a model training. Okay. So train the data means data is being transformed into abstract form. So come for generalization. Okay. So generalization, now you see, use abstracted data to create a knowledge and inferences that drive action in your context. Uses abstracted data. Okay, so what is abstraction? This is the abstracted data. Okay, so use the abstracted data to create knowledge and inferences that drive action. It involves reduction of data set. Okay, so this is the reality. Okay, machine understanding like this. So result, if this is the face, okay, this is the face, but you come here, this is not the face. So it is going to generalize according to their synthesis. So you evaluate. So evaluation, to evaluate or measure the performance. So we are going to evaluate using the new test data set. So that we will see later. So steps, how machine learns, steps of data learning. So first store the data. Okay, so how the data is that you make it abstracted. Okay, so after that you take the generalization and next goes the evaluation. So machine learning in practice, it's a 5 step. First is data storage, that is collection. So here from here only it is derived: storage, abstraction, generalization, and evolution. So here also you see data should be collected. Second, data should be prepared. Third, model should be trained. Model should be evaluated. If any errors are there, improvement should become. So collect the data, prepare the data, model the training, model, evaluate the model, improve the model. So come for the exploration. So exploration and preparation, checking the quality of data and prepare data for learning purpose. So it is check the quality, how the data is there. Okay, and prepare it. Model training. So model training, you are going with the appropriate algorithms. As you all know, there are machine learning algorithms like decision tree. Next, you are going with the Bayes theorem. So Bayes classification. Next, you go with the backpropagation, ANN, KNN, clustering algorithms are there. So many algorithms are there. You are going to model the training according to the data. So once you train, the algorithm is set it. So after that, now you evaluate the accuracy using test data set. So you will understand this when you get into the algorithm. So if any better performance is needed, use the advanced strategies or switch to the different. So now you come for the next thing, types of machine learning algorithms. There are three types: supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement. Okay, so now you get into supervised. Okay, so under supervised, you go with this particular algorithm diagram. So it is very known data. So you apply machine learning process, train, new response. Okay, so first we will see, leave this supervised, you will be understanding in algorithm part. Now you see what is supervised learning. So supervised learning is where you have input and output, and use an input is also there, output is also there, and use an algorithm to learn a mapping function from input to output. So you have input. So keep in your mind the machine learning concepts. Data will be there, output will be there, program you should get. So keep in your mind this particular synthesis. So I will tell you again. So rather than going, this one is very, very important. So machine learning, remember this particular thing. what you are going to do here, everything will come under that particular concept. Okay, so here now you see here, so come for that particular supervise. So now you see here data output program. So data is input variable, that is X. So output is Y, and you use an algorithm to learn the mapping function from input to output. That is Y is equal to F of X. That means input is there, output em barutte, supervise andre ಏನು ನೋಡು ಈ data I am giving this data, so you should get this output. So how you do that means I'm going to supervise. In supervise we use known or label data. Since data label is known, learning is therefore supervised. If data label is known, so learning is therefore supervised. So directed into successful execution. So example, these are the first one. First you learn decision, next you learn base theorem, next you learn k nearest, next you go with random forest and regression to predict whether an email is spam or not. Okay, so this is, so input I have sent and output I have to check. So output is also given, and we use algorithm to map the mapping function from input to output. It is y is equal to f of x. In supervised learning, we use label data for training data set. Since data label is known, so the algorithm is okay. So that is, here we are going with the first one. Go for the diagram. Data is given. So data in the sense input variable and output variable are also given. So that is fit for the machine learning algorithms. So first it is going to prepare. So this is go for that particular steps here. So collection, preparation, training, evaluation. So keep that one in your mind. So ML algorithm, this one is called preparation. The collection is already done here. This is called preparation. So training. So after training, you evaluate. Okay, new response. So unknown data will be here. Okay, so it's a response. So now this is called as a evaluation. Understood? So this is supervised. Come for unsupervised, having input data and no output variables. So in supervised, X is input is also there, output is also there. You have to program it correctly. Okay. So E input to E output per. So what is the process? So that we take it as supervised. Whereas in unsupervised, only you have input data. There is no corresponding output variables. So input is there, but no output variables. But you have to model the underlying structure or distribution in data in order to learn more about the data. So here also unknown data, ML, processing, train. Here will be the response. So here all the input will be there, but no corresponding output. So there is no output. So only input. But depending on that, you have to give this all the inputs and this all the outputs. So that we call it as a unsupervised learning. If user buys bread, then machine should automatically give him a suggestion to buy jam. Okay, so that is unsupervised. So next you come for the reinforcement learning. So it's said to be a hope of artificial intelligence learn from mistakes. Okay, if the supervised and unsupervised both change, both result in error. Now you have to for replay. Now you have to reinforce. That means so if both the supervised and unsupervised learning has gone for an error output or error program, then you have to learn according to reinforcement learning. It is a training of machine learning to make a sequence of decisions. The start state and end state are defined. The agent discovers the path from start state to end state. Complex compared to machine learning. Example, chess game. So chess game will come under, so it has a start and end state, right? So self-driven cars will come under this. So next will come for the common machine learning algorithms. So this is up to introduction to AI and machine learning. So in tomorrow's class, we will continue with each and every machine learning algorithms. So I hope you all got understood this particular concept of basics to machine learning. Okay. So introduction to machine learning is given. So understand the concepts well. Hope you enjoy this lecture. So thank you one and all. I will be ending this particular session. Learn the basic concepts now.